Last week, I promised a review of the 6 best redneck tourist attractions in Central Florida. Well, that list has now grown to 8. While I was back home in Florida, I drove my motorcycle to Bradenton twice to visit my daughter. But like any biker, I love to ride, so I also visited some unique, out-of-the-way places. But included are a few gems. Here's how I'm going to do this. I'll start at the bottom and work toward the best. I'll show the highlights of each attraction and then put a link to a YouTube video or two below that shows each more completely if you want to see more. Number 8, Pioneer Park, located in Zolfo Springs. It's a place I've been to many times. It had a crude little zoo. I used to stop there, stretch my legs, and see how the critters were doing on my way home from the west coast of Florida when I was a traveling salesman. It now has a museum that costs a few dollars. The zoo has expanded and also costs, but it is really very nice. It's just wild animals from Florida, and I think they have a Florida panther. It is a unique place to see how the pioneers of old Florida used to live. Number 7 is similar. Fort Christmas, located near Christmas, Florida, and only a few miles from my home. The fort was built during the Indian Wars as an outpost. It only operated a few years, but again has some interesting relics and old buildings, including a recreated, original-looking fort. Number 6, Cortez Fishing Village, located on the ICW west of Bradenton. Again, an old cracker fishing village with a little museum full of artifacts and interesting historical pictures and information of life in old Florida. But the big attraction here are the seafood restaurants serving locally caught specialties like stone crabs, shrimp, and mullet. Number 5, Black Hammock Fish Camp on beautiful Lake Jessup, where I live. This lake has the distinction of having the most alligators of any place in the northern hemisphere. They have a 12-foot alligator, I think his name is Hammy, whom they raised from a hatchling. They have airboat rides and a restaurant that serves gator bites. It's a great destination for bikers on the weekends. Number 4, Corporal Larry E. Smedley National Vietnam War Memorial. He won the Congressional Medal of Honor. Located in Orlando and only open on weekends. It's got some very cool Vietnam-era military equipment with a working USO club. That means beer call. Number 3, Playalinda Beach. Good, how are you? Good?
Yeah, one of our national parks. We're all set, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Good to have you.
Glad you're here. Located right north of the Kennedy Space Center. So, driving by the giant vehicle assembly building and the gantries where SpaceX is now launched is part of the fun of the drive. It's a national park, so there's an entrance fee, but the beach is really quite spectacular. And even when it's crowded, it's empty compared to Daytona. It's also a great place to see manatees. Number 2, Wachiva Island. This is another one of those close to home places, only a few miles, but it is so beautiful. There are beach facilities, swimming, rare because everyone knows there are gators in the Wekiva River. There's great food and drink and kayaks and canoes. A really great place. And then number 1, Solomon's Castle. This is a really wonderful place that I can't believe I've never been to before. It's located 30 miles or so east of Bradenton. It's open only on the weekends, and it is a must-see for those who love the unusual.
Everything you're going to see in the castle, I've made out of things that people discard, such as oil drums and car parts and broken appliances and beer cans. Over here in the box is a mummified mermaid. That's called too much fish to eat and not enough woman to love. Her measurements are 36.24 and $1.95 a pound. When she died, we had fillet of sole with spirits. It gets worse. It does. This grouper is made out of beer can bottoms. And I had to empty all those cans. It was terrible. There's the fish that got away.
Okay, that's it. I'd love to hear your favorite destinations. Leave a comment below. Hopefully my next episode will be back in China. Click the like button and subscribe.